Welcome, y'all.
Hey, Krystin.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Well, we are not going to have YouTube for y'all this week again.
We are improvising.
Yes. And you know what? That's okay.
That is okay.
That's okay.
We'll be fine.
We did many an episode without YouTube. So, we're going to have to keep doing that.
Yeah.
At least we can get episodes out to y'all.
Yes.
I'm sad though. And I still keep looking and talking to the camera, folks, just as if we still had
here.
a camera. Hold my whiskey bottle up there.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Neutral.
Hey, girl.
My little neutral.
What flavor? Does it have a flavor?
Pineapple. With my little Virgo boutique koozie.
Did you get that for free?
Yes.
Did you go to their little open house thing?
Their little birthday thing they did yesterday.
Yeah, I wish you would have told me.
Well, girl.
I didn't know. Like, I get the text messages
hit you up
and
next
stuff.
time.
I get the text messages.
I love to go in there, and honestly, I don't even, like, I'll shop, but I don't, I just shop the clearance rack.
Yeah. I like their stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, some of it's not age appropriate for me, obviously.
Same.
But if you're with me, you can tell me that's not age appropriate.
Oh, yeah, I'd be like, girl, we ain't doing that.
Girl, you about to be 58. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Sometimes I got to look at myself and say, no, ma'am, what are you doing? Why you even tried that on?
Well, there's a part of me, too, that's like, you know what? If I feel good in it, then I'm going to wear it.
I agree.
I'm not trying to, like, wear a crop top.
I love a crop top.
I know you do.
I fucking love a crop top.
I just can't. Okay. Are you telling me a story?
I am telling you a story.
Let's get it, baby.
Okay. So we are going to April 27th, 2018.
Not too long ago.
No, not too long. A man named Glenn McSparron.
Nice.
Was driving home from his mom's house. I said mama when I'm reading because I write it with my hand and then I just read it to Word and it translates it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like literally like I was reading it. So he was driving home from his mama's house and he took a back road that was like a shortcut in between his mom's and where he lived. And it was almost like a 4-wheeler trail, but he drove his big truck through it.
Okay.
And there's this creek that runs through the trail that he takes back and forth. And as he's hitting the creek bed, he comes across a woman laying in the water.
Oh, no.
In the shallow area, face down, laying
no.
right in front of her car.
Oh.
So there's a car out there that's kind of off to the side.
Sound
like a happy trail.
Well, no, it doesn't. That for sure.
Not a happy trail.
It doesn't sound big enough for two vehicles.
It isn't.
Okay.
So... And he talks a little bit later about how there was a car out there and he had to pull over to the side so that they could pass. Mm-hmm. I think we probably have small roads about as big as this.
Absolutely.
Here.
Most small towns probably do.
Yeah, where it's one vehicle. And probably like my fucking neighborhood right now.
Yes.
I know you've heard Dalton probably bitching about it too. It's a fucking shit show, bro.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Don't park on the side of the road where the fuck you want us to park. If people can't park in the yard, nobody can get around. It's mayhem.
Plus the bridge is out.
And the fucking bridge is out. And that's fucking us all.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a smaller creek that this woman was laying face down in. So Glenn immediately calls 911 and says that there's a woman laying in the ground in front of her car. I don't know what the hell's going on. Dispatch asks Glenn to get out and check on her to see if she's okay. And
like, does she have a pulse?
Yeah, like check her.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay. He gets out and you can hear him on the audio saying, ma'am. And he's telling dispatch, y'all need to get an ambulance out here. All while he's checking on this woman, he's clutching his gun because he's terrified. Somebody else is out here.
Shit.
And he's going to help this lady.
Yeah.
And potentially save her life. And there's somebody waiting to make sure that she actually died.
To fuck him up, too.
So he tells dispatch, because they're like, does she have a pulse? Is she breathing? He's like, her eyes are open. I swear to God, she's dead. I'm calling to her. Her eyes are open. She's not moving or breathing or doing. She is dead.
Yes.
And where this takes place is...
So you could hear this.
Yes.
You heard it.
Yes.
Okay.
And so where this takes place is in Missouri and Monroe County. And was like a small town area. Their main source of income in the community is this big prison.
Oh, God.
So a lot of people work at the prison.
Escape convict.
Yeah. So, and the community was also known for like a farmland. So it was a lot of farming and a big fat prison.
With this 4-wheeler trail you're talking about, I picture farmland.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the other things they said, this is the birthplace of Mark Twain. That's where it's most famously known.
Gotcha.
So back at the crime scene, the investigators, they're trying to make sense of what the hell's going on and who this woman is and how did she get here. But they start at the woman's car where they see blood around the car, around the front door. There's blood on the ground, and then there's drag marks to where she was drugged to be in front of her car. The woman is laying there. She's in pajamas and a tank top. At this point, obviously, we all know this is a foul play situation.
Yes.
And my last two stories, the crime scene was not locked down, and they actually took the precautions and said, okay, we need to fucking shut it down.
Yes.
So they locked everything down. Now, this was about 10:50 in the evening at night.
And I joked about an escaped convict, but I'm assuming that the police would know about that.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
So they're not looking for somebody in a cornfield or whatever.
Running around.
Yeah.
They're looking over the crime scene, and what they've figured out and confirmed that this woman was shot in the back of the head at point blank range.
Jesus.
Execution style. As they continue to investigate, they run the license plate to try and find out who this woman is. They find out that this woman's name is Molly Watson. Police came to Molly Watson's house a little after midnight and let her parents know that Molly was murdered.
Oh.
And they begin, the parents begin telling the family throughout the night. Molly was 35 at the time of her death, and she had a big day ahead of her because she was planning a wedding.
Okay.
Investigators find her marriage certificate in the passenger front seat of her car and found out who Molly was engaged to be married to 2 days later.
Bro, you could have just said, no, we're not doing
2 days.
this. You didn't have to kill her.
Right. Right. So a little bit of background on Molly. Molly had been married before in her early 20s, and that didn't last very long. And it was either before or during the divorce is when she found out she was actually pregnant.
Oh.
So she had her son. Unfortunately, her son had cerebral palsy.
Oh, no.
He wasn't able to walk, but her friends and her family said he was very bright, and Molly really just devoted her life to him and took him everywhere.
Wow.
A little bit before or like right after her son was born, she met a woman named Amber. And Amber and her started dating, and they dated for about 5 years after her first divorce and after her son was born. So this was about a 5-year relationship.
All right.
They happened to meet in kindergarten and didn't like each other, and then I guess they rekindled their friendship and
romance,
fell in love.
Cool.
So during that time, Molly actually ended up working at the prison as a corrections officer.
Okay.
That is where Molly met another love interest, and his name was James Addie.
Okay.
He was a lieutenant.
I was going to say, tell me he's not an inmate.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He was a lieutenant. He was one of the other correctional officers.
Oh, boy. What was his name?
Right. James Addie.
James. Was he married by chance?
He might have been.
Okay.
So Molly and James spent a lot of time together, and Amber started to get suspicious.
Oh, damn.
Because she's still with Amber at this point.
Okay. I'm trying to throw shade at him, and
she's still with Amber.
All right.
So Amber got suspicious, and she ultimately caught Molly and James in a motel.
Oh my gosh.
One of them little motels.
Them hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Yep. And when Amber knocked on that door, Molly answered it, and James was getting himself dressed.
Oh, my goodness.
But that buttoning up that shirt back up.
So how do you even explain that?
I was checking in for ticks.
I mean, like seriously?
Ain't no telling.
You could be like, we went out to dinner. It's no big deal. No, now you're in a hood.
Y'all was in a motel.
You in the fucking Motel 6 together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Buttoning up something. So.
Bruh.
Yeah. So that relationship that had gone on for 5 years came to a quick end. Molly had to move back in with her parents, but she jumped right into that new relationship. Her and James had a bit of an age difference.
Oh, Lord.
Molly was 35, like I told you.
How
and
old is
James is 51.
Oh, that's not that bad, I guess. Is that gross to you?
No, it's not gross, but it's that's a decent age difference.
35?
35 to 51.
And 51. So that's 16 years. Yeah. He must have been in good shape.
Nah.
Oh, no, you saw him?
He was not.
Okay, so did he have jokes?
I don't know. He was a short, bearded guy.
Bald.
Like he just wasn't, there was nothing
special about him.
Me as an almost 35-year-old would have been like, he's the one.
Like, I am fucking my relationship up for this guy. I am wrecking my life for this guy.
That wouldn't have been me, girl.
All right.
So, of course, Molly falls head over heels for this 51-year-old Marine. And maybe he threw her around a little bit and she liked it, and that was just what it was. Ain't no telling.
I mean, I can imagine that having a relationship with a woman is a whole lot different than having a relationship with a man.
Yes.
And she had been married to a man before.
Yes.
So maybe.
Ain't no telling. So, like I said, I mean, her family felt a little strange about the age gap. They were like, this is kind of weird.
But they didn't feel strange about she was married to a man, then she got divorced.
And got with a lady.
Yeah. So I feel like that would have just been like.
That would have been the more curious situation.
Yes. I mean, to each his own. Nothing,
yes.
Nothing
yeah,
wrong
no
with
judgment. That. And no judgment on him being a 51-year-old. It's just.
But if her family was like, I don't know.
He ain't got nothing to offer you, and he's way older. So, but she insisted that she was in love, and finally her family was just like, whatever. It is what it is.
We cannot do anything with you, girl.
Right.
You're going to always do what you want to fucking do. What's her name again?
Molly. Molly just does her own thing. So, James actually had 2 kids of his own, a son and a daughter. He had also been married 4 times.
Red flag, red flag.
4 times. The mother of his kids was his last wife. Molly told her family that James was everything she ever wanted, and James shared that same feeling, saying this relationship was like nothing he had ever had.
Girl.
And after 7 years, James pops the question.
Okay, so James wasn't married. Okay, he popped the question to who?
He popped the question to Molly.
Okay.
And Molly tells her family she's so excited. She was just over the moon. She even bought 2 wedding gowns. She was that excited.
A backup.
Like, if this one don't work, I mean, I got something else.
Like me with cables in this fucking podcast. 10 backups.
All the backups. Now, a backup wedding dress is probably going to cost you way more than a damn cable.
I don't know. She might have went to like Goodwill or something. Found 2
Dude, you can find some good shit at the Goodwill.
2 for $100.
A twofer.
A 2 BOGO. On the wedding dresses at Goodwill.
Yeah, that's true. This is true. So, as she's going and she's planning, I mean, all the planners and all the people that she's been in contact with were just like, she is so bubbly and she's the sweetest bride to be, and she's so excited. However, they really didn't get the same vibe from James. James seemed to be standoffish when it came to planning this wedding and all the things that were involved in it.
He didn't know that proposing meant he
actually had to marry this girl. Yeah.
I thought we'd just chill for a few years as fiancés.
Well, boy, you had her for 7 years already. What you chilling on?
I mean, her kid got to be a teenager or something by now. Yeah. She's like, I ain't waiting around.
It's time, honey.
I ain't
I
waiting around
done
no
waited
more.
this long. So, just 2 days before Molly's death, Molly went to get James and her marriage license. So she waited for James for some time, and finally he showed up to sign the marriage license. And they were asking him all these questions about who was he married to before, how long, and all this extra shit. He didn't really want to answer any of those questions. You could see in the I hate saying surveillance, but like the video.
The grainy footage at the courthouse.
Yes. You can see it in the video that he's kind of like, why the fuck do y'all need all this shit?
Yeah.
Just very like, and honestly, that feels very true Marine fashion, where it's like, you don't need to be up in my business. Don't fuck with me type thing. At least that's how my dad was. Like, why the fuck are you asking me this shit?
I feel like Dalton would be that way whether he was a Marine or not.
The fuck do you get the fuck away from me?
Get
out my business. Yeah. So he was very much like that. He didn't want to answer any questions. And after, they did that, Molly had texted James and was like, are you sure that you still want to go through with this? I know I'm having a lot of anxiety about it. And he's like, no, it's no big deal. Like, it's totally fine, honey. Like, what did he text? No sweat, dear. Or some like just
no sweat.
Like just a fucking weird thing. It's okay, honey.
No
Very
sweat.
awkward. I even put something along the lines. He's like, it's okay. It's fine. So soon after they went and got the marriage license, James texts Molly and says that his ex-wife, the mother of his children, was in an accident. Oh. And they may need to pull the plug on her soon. Yeah. And they did end up doing so. So 2 days before the wedding, Molly had been planning to have James's daughter in the wedding.
But her mom just died.
But James's daughter was kind of like, I'll do my hair and my makeup. Or that's what James told Molly, that her and her friend were going to do their own hair and makeup for the wedding. So the next day, James ends up bringing up the decorations to the wedding venue. He pays the deposit for the venue. And then now I'm going to jump back a little bit. So kind of hang on that.
Okay.
I'm going to jump back to the night of the murder. And I told you a little bit about this. When Glenn told police that the first time that he was on that trail heading to his mom's, he saw an older white male standing in the roadway and was in an old red, and he called it a grandma-looking car that was blocking the roadway. So Glenn had to go around.
What do you think a grandma-looking car is?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like just a regular car.
Just a nondescript Toyota
Standard
Camry.
Car, red car.
Okay.
The dude that was saying it was grandma-looking was driving a big old dually.
Okay.
So maybe...
Everything looks grandma to him.
Maybe so. So he ended up he remembered he had to go around, so he gave that little bit to the police. But the biggest thing that they needed was Molly's phone to get proof to make the connection, because at this point now they're feeling like this is suspicious.
So we're back at the scene where she's been murdered.
Yes.
And the guy who came on scene had seen an older white guy earlier in a grandma car.
Yes.
And her phone is not at the scene where she was murdered.
Correct.
Am I up to speed?
You're up to speed.
Okay.
Something that they did find while looking for her phone was an old T-shirt that ends up being a huge piece in solving this case. That shirt had Molly's blood on it and gunshot residue.
Where did they find this T-shirt?
Near and around where her body was found.
Okay.
They thought that
maybe they wrapped the gun in the T-shirt.
But they also thought that this could have been some sort of robbery gone wrong.
Okay.
But they quickly moved on from that because Molly still had cash. She still had her engagement ring on her hand.
She still had 2 wedding dresses in the back seat.
Yeah, she still had all her stuff. So that was like in and done. They did find out that the gun that was used to shoot Molly and kill her was a .22 caliber.
Okay.
And that the gun was fired like directly up against her head.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very close. So that kind of gave them the indicator of maybe she knows this person because they were close enough to get to her.
Yeah.
So remember how I said the marriage license was in the front seat?
Yes.
So police then go to
Lieutenant
James's house.
Lieutenant James.
Now remember, we just pulled the plug on the wife.
Yes.
The ex-wife.
And
they're grieving.
Mm-hmm.
So they show up at James's house at 2:00 in the morning. James answers the door. However, come to find out, the investigators were met by none other than James Addie's wife.
What?
She, of course, freaks out because she doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
And they're like,
who are you? Where did you come from? You're back from the dead?
Yeah. Well, they probably didn't know that she was dead.
No, but like, hey, I'm his wife and he has a marriage license.
Right.
Like,
that's weird.
Yeah.
To the cops.
So you're married already.
Yes. That's what I've been foreshadowing this whole time.
You're married already.
And I thought when you said she was dead that he had killed her.
No.
Okay, so she's
alive and breathing.
Alive. Let's go.
23 years married.
Let's go.
Alive. Literally. So she's freaking out. She doesn't know what the hell's going on.
I think I'm going to call this episode Married 23 Years.
Literally. They thought they were going to inform this man that his soon-to-be wife was murdered and quickly realized this was something that James already knew. James was super suspicious and fidgety and sweaty, and they were like, he got something going on that ain't right.
He's all the sus right now.
So they ended up arresting him that night for murder. And Melanie, who is his wife at the time, she went and investigated a little bit around the house to kind of see if he's got stuff hidden and tucked away.
You just now looking around your house?
I could tell you by the video and listening to her tell this story, this girl had no fucking clue that he was cheating on her.
Your man,
none,
for 7 years has been cheating on
right,
her. And you,
no clue,
none.
Wow. She did not give me any idea that she knew a fucking thing.
No vibes.
Nothing.
Don't you think, okay, just me and you talking, don't you think you would have a vibe about that shit?
Yes, I would, yeah. Immediately.
I mean, I would too.
But
is she naive? Did she seem naive? Did she seem simple?
Probably more on the, I think it was just more on the ignorance is bliss type of thing. Like, you just take for what he says and take
something comes up in your head about it and you're like, you
shut
just
up,
brush it off. And you're like, no, he would never do that.
He would never do that. We've been married all this time.
Okay. So 23 years and he been with the other girl 7.
7. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm listening.
Yep. So
I'm being a little judgy McJudgerson.
That's okay. I think that's the only way that I can explain her truly not knowing or realizing is that she's just fine with being ignorant about any situation. Mm-hmm. He also did a good job in covering the things up. So in the loft where James spent a lot of his time, Melanie ended up finding more things to confirm that what the police was telling her about him engaged to be married and all of that was true. She found a photo book, and I'm assuming that Molly made this photo book for him because it was kind of like scrapbooky.
Okay.
It was a photo album.
Yeah.
And the pictures in the book were pictures that were from James's work trip. And all the photos were with Molly and James.
Wow.
Now, a little side bit, and I didn't write this down. Molly had been introduced to James's daughter before
As
a coworker.
Okay.
And it was because Molly was a seamstress and she made costumes and his daughter needed a costume.
Okay.
His daughter didn't know anything other than this is my coworker.
So her saying she's going to do her own makeup at the wedding or whatever, that's just him passing on some bullshit.
Correct.
He done dug his shit so deep.
Yes. So James also went so far as to write up a document that had the company or the prison's letterhead saying what trainings he would be doing on this work trip and how many hours were logged and all this extra shit.
He's a shady boy.
Again, that still gives me the ignorance is bliss idea from her.
Yeah. Like, you're trying too hard. If you're bringing a paper home,
I don't need that shit. If you have a work trip, cool. I don't give a fuck what you're doing
every 5 minutes.
I don't care.
Agenda.
Right.
I don't need that.
I don't.
He's offering that shit up.
Yeah.
That's suspicious to me.
As fuck.
Do you know how many work trips my husband goes on? And I barely get what time he's leaving and what time he's coming back.
Yep. I agree. That would have made me suspicious, no doubt. So after he was arrested, she actually did go visit him one time, a week after the arrest. He apologized for the affair, but insisted he was not the killer that they claimed that he was.
Okay.
At that point, Melanie was like, I just realized that this is not someone that I want to come back.
I guess not.
So she ended up, filing for divorce. I don't have the exact dates or whatever. So fast forward to April 2021.
Okay.
James's trial begins.
Because this was 2018.
Yes.
Yeah.
James's trial begins. There's no other person that would have done this and I'll give you the evidence that solidifies.
No other suspects.
Nothing.
No other motives.
Nope. Nothing. So Glenn, the guy from the beginning, he told them about the grandma car and the older white male that he saw, but he could not for sure say that was James Addie.
Right.
He could not pick him out of a lineup or anything like that. It was dark.
Yeah. You're in a fucking field.
Yeah.
There's no overhead lighting
right.
and shit.
The prosecution also tried to use a tire print as proof that car was there.
But every fucking car in the county had that same tire.
And there's no way that they have clear proof that it was actually him driving the car either. It's a car print.
Yeah.
It's not a fingerprint. You got a fingerprint. We're talking about something different,
His car might have been there, but
he, there's no way he was there.
Right.
So, then they go and they introduce the best evidence that they had found after the arrest. They did end up finding Molly's cell phone.
Oh, good.
They found it.
Do tell.
The cell phone shows Molly driving to the location where she was found murdered. And the entire time that she was driving to that location, she was on the phone with James. They looked at some of the texts leading up to the day where James was telling Molly about his ex-wife dying and all the funeral arrangements. Molly then decides, I'm feeling a little weird about this.
Oh.
So Molly goes to search for his ex-wife Melanie's obituary. Nothing. Starts searching his ex-wife's name. Nothing. She found nothing, no in lieu of flowers, no fucking shit like that. Nothing.
Sign the guest book.
Nothing.
The virtual guest book. Nothing.
Leave a letter for a loved one, all that. Nope, nothing. So what they believe happened is she decided she was going to confront James. Now, obviously, she's dead, so we don't know exactly what was said. But they're thinking that she decided to...
So you think she called and they were on the phone and she's like, you motherfucker, and I'm up and down.
She didn't give me the motherfucker type of girl.
Okay. She's like, I have some concerns.
Yeah, like I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
But she wasn't like, meet me in the middle of this field.
Because I'm going to fuck you up.
Right.
Yeah, no, none of that. So they think that that's why James ultimately decided I have to kill her. Because she's going to blow up my 23-year marriage if I don't.
Just like I said, man, you could just break it off.
Yeah.
You could just fucking break it off.
That's it. So the prosecution had 20 plus people testify during the trial. Remember the shirt that I told you about?
Yep.
That shirt was actually one of James Addie's daughter's project shirt for school.
Jesus. Way to put yourself at
the
crime scene,
So
fucker.
stupid. Both Melanie and her daughter testified for the prosecution. A lot of the things that he was saying, like, I was home at 8 o'clock. His daughter was like, he wasn't home till past 10 because I was up doing homework. And the only indicator that Melanie had was that she was woken up at about 1 o'clock in the morning by his snoring. So she moved to the couch. So she knew he was home about that time. And they also had a jailhouse informant or snitch who had a conversation with James in jail, with James saying, I put someone face down in a ditch and that's how I got here.
Oh my God.
So the defense calls no one to the stand. They relied on, the prosecution has the burden of
proof.
Yep. So they left it as it was. Jury goes out. They deliberate for 2 hours.
Immediate grounds for appeal if he's convicted.
Yes. 2 hours. They come back with a guilty verdict.
How did that even take y'all 2 hours?
Right. It should have taken y'all 10 minutes most.
I mean,
this is all here.
Yes.
This motherfucker did this.
And the defense presented nothing.
Nothing.
So I'd say they proved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
I know it was all circumstantial.
Yes.
Though, but it was very.
It was literally like the perfect evidence to wrap things up, though.
All they needed was his DNA sample on the scene.
That's it. So during sentencing, James has the audacity, which has been our word today, audacity, to read a love letter that he had wrote to Molly, saying he misses her deeply and he loves her so.
What a fuck.
After the love letter, he then says he was not given adequate defense and he would be requesting a completely new trial.
What did I tell you?
Yeah. At the end of that, James was sentenced to life without parole. My sources are ABC 2020, YouTube, Wikipedia, and that's all I wrote, but I'm sure that I looked at other ones.
And that's all I wrote.
And that's all I got. So, yeah.
Crazy.
My biggest thing is, how was he able to get a marriage license if he was already married?
So, I mean, it's been a hot minute since I got a marriage license. Same. But honestly, I don't remember having to jump through any particular hoops.
Like to justify that you're divorced.
Yeah. I mean, what if you just went in there and was like, I've never been married? Like,
prove it.
I mean, you can't prove something that...
Right.
I feel like if you had been married before, they would have your marriage license
record
from
of
the
it.
Previous, but who knows about this county or whatever? Maybe they had a fire and all the records were destroyed.
Maybe.
I mean, this dude's just a dumbass.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
If you want to fuck her for 7 years, I get it. But
why propose?
It's no shit.
Why even fucking propose?
She might have been like,
we getting married or you ain't getting it.
Okay, you getting the cow for free. So I mean, you getting
the
milk for free.
Yeah,
you better buy the cow.
Yeah.
But still, at that point, just break up.
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot. He can eat it. James, who I'm assuming is still alive and possibly listening, you can eat a bag of dicks.
What did Stump say earlier? A sack of dicks.
A big old sack of dicks.
Yes.
A big old sack. Oh my God. That was a great story. I never heard it.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that story and you want to help support this pitiful little show that we can't.
Our little sad and lowly.
Our little sad.
Broke asses.
Electronically challenged
host.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, where was I? Okay. Patreon. Patreon/grits. If you would like to help support the show, we really appreciate it. Go to Facebook.
Yep.
We have a page and we have a group.
Yep.
The group is Family, Friends, and Fans, the Gritsters, the Fsters. I mean, the Effers.
The Fsters.
The Fsters. Are we on other social media?
I think we're on TikTok.
Antonio, shoot me an email and tell me if we're on other social media because I can't remember.
Yeah, because we don't plug them properly.
And then also YouTube. I mean, this episode's not on YouTube, but
it'll be on YouTube. It just won't have a video because that's what he normally does.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you can't see us.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I mean, I'm not much to look at. So.
Not today. I'm kind of
I think you look beautiful without your makeup. So.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, people. Tell your mom and them to listen. We love y'all. We're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out.
Bye.